So today I'm going to be getting some answers to questions from people who weren't actually talking to me. The first is Yanis Varoufakis. He's a Greek politician and economist. So, Yanis, a lot of people are real excited about the performance of the Ukrainian army, and they think they can whoop the Russians. What is your opinion on this? Do the Ukrainians have a chance?
Now, that's completely pie in the sky. Anybody who believes that is jeopardizing the lives of hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians as we speak.
But but Yanis, we keep hearing every day in the U.S. press that we just got to get the Ukrainians the arms and they can do this thing.
That's madness. There is no way that the Ukrainian army is going to defeat the panoply of the Russian army in Mariupol, in the areas between Crimea and Donbass. Um, all power to them if they can do it. But I don't believe that Zelensky believes that. I don't believe that anybody actually believes that. Yes, it is wonderful that Putin did not walk into Kiev unopposed. It's wonderful that he's been given a bloody nose. This is the time to sue for peace.
Let's turn now to Professor John Mearsheimer. John, things are getting ugly. Is there a way out?
The solution to this whole problem has been there from the beginning. And the problem that we now face is it's hard to implement. But the solution is that Ukraine abandons any interest in becoming a part of NATO and becoming a Western bulwark on Russia's border. That means that the solution is for Ukraine to become a neutral country and to work out some sort of modus vivendi with Russia. The fact is that Russia is a very powerful state. It's much more powerful than Ukraine. It can do enormous damage to Ukraine, as we're witnessing. And therefore, it's sad to say, but it's true, the Ukrainians really don't have much choice to accommodate the Russians to a large extent. Poking a stick in the Russians' eye is a prescription for disaster. So a neutral Ukraine is the solution, and it's been the solution all along.
Finally, let's just turn to Professor Noam Chomsky. Noam, how did we get in this mess, and is there a way out?
A large part of the conflict goes back to the decision of the United States, first by George W. Bush, 2008, then reaffirmed by Obama, to invite Ukraine to enter NATO. Now, no Russian leader is likely to accept that. Ukraine is far too great geostrategic significance and also historical significance and cultural significance to Russia for Russian leaders, Putin or anyone else, to accept incorporation of Ukraine within a hostile military alliance. Long background to this. Now, this effort by the United States was vetoed by France and Germany, but that didn't mean anything. The United States proceeds with it. Now there is an agreement, the Minsk II agreement. It's France, Germany, Russia, and Ukraine. If the terms of that agreement were implemented, the crisis would be dampened. It probably would not be taking place.
Well, there you have it. In the geopolitical madhouse, NATO, the US, and the EU have decided to throw the Ukrainian people under the bus that Putin is driving. And he would not consider tapping the brakes even if he could. Get ready for a bloodbath in eastern Ukraine. Things are going to get really ugly.